There's a lot of confusion and chaos in those moments, and if you were out there, you understand that.
Spokane city leaders call for an independent investigation after this week's ICE protests.
Father's Day weekend is upon us, and we're talking warm, sunny weather across the region.
And the Spokane Pride Festival returns tomorrow. What to know before the parade starts.
But I can confirm that no Spokane police officer fired any rubber bullets.
That was Spokane Police Chief Kevin Hall Wednesday night answering a reporter's question about an injury someone received during the ICE protest that night. While he says no rubber bullets were used, the Spokane Police Chief just released hours ago new information saying police officers did use foam projectiles and beanbags. Thanks for trusting KREM 2 News tonight as your news source. I'm Cody Proctor. Now, those foam projectiles and beanbags are classified as less lethal tools. Chief Hall said the police department's reviewing what happened, but believes the actions fit within the department's use of forward guidelines. Now, as we continue to get further and further away from Wednesday night's event, Spokane Mayor Lisa Brown's office announced this afternoon an independent investigation will be conducted into that night's events. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy is joining us now in the newsroom tonight with more on who will be in charge of that investigation.
Well, the Office of the Police Ombuds will be the ones conducting that independent investigation. One of their main focuses will be law enforcement's actions that night. A chaotic night with inert smoke and pepper balls used, more than 30 people arrested, and the mayor declaring a state of emergency and curfew. The scale of the events surrounding Wednesday night's anti-ICE protest, as well as questions about police tactics, leading the Spokane mayor and police chief to ask the city of Spokane's Office of Ombuds to investigate independently.
We conduct mediations, policy review, really just trying to help our police department move forward with an outside view.
Spokane Police Ombudsman Bart Logue says the review is significant. He says his office tried to conduct reviews of other significant protests in Spokane in the past, but never had any luck.
We tried to do one after the protests happened post George Floyd's murder, and we were not able to get that going. We did have a chance to look at the police department's internal review, but this will be an independent review.
That includes looking over hours of both police body camera footage and video taken by protesters that night. That video includes when smoke was used to deter protesters away from the Spokane ICE office. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says some in the crowd slashed tires of government-owned vehicles. Logue says the elements his office gathers will help to see if the tactics used that night were the correct ones.
Even if the police have the best intentions, it's not always received in that same way from the opposite party.
Logue also commended Spokane Police Chief Kevin Hall's update about some police officers using foam projectiles and beanbags during Wednesday's protest, calling it a step in the right direction.
I really like seeing that corrective action put in there. I know his preference would have been to be right the first time, but if he's not, I like that he's letting the public know that.
Chief Hall released a statement on the independent investigation, saying in part, asking for an independent review is a way for our department to build trust with the community we serve. It also provides as an opportunity to practice continued learning and improvement, which we believe deeply in. Logue says it's unclear how long this review could take. We'll update you as that develops. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
Connor, thank you so much. Time right now for your night beat for a quick look at today's top stories. The family of the 3 little girls murdered in Chelan County set a day and time for their memorial service. It'll be happening next Friday at 7 p.m. at Rocky Beach Park, north of Wenatchee. Organizers ask those attending to wear purple, pink, and green in honor of the girls. They're also asking mourners to bring their own candle. In the meantime, law enforcement in Chelan County thinks they're closing in on their father, Travis Decker. He's charged with killing his 3 daughters. An update tonight in the urgent search for 2 missing teens in Spokane tonight. 16-year-old Caleb on the right there has made it back home. 15-year-old Gage, who's right there on the left side of your screen, remains missing tonight. He hasn't been seen since yesterday morning near Ferris High School. If you see him, call 911. And Washington State starting to lay off hundreds of government employees after lawmakers passed a budget to reduce the massive deficit. One state agency says it's the largest layoff wave since the Great Recession. The Department of Social and Health Services says it has to cut about 300 positions. Other agencies taking a hit include the Department of Health, the Department of Children, Youth and Families, and the Department of Corrections. that agency says is losing 4 facilities, and it's unclear how employees will be affected. The new state budget takes effect July 1st. And that is it for your Night Beat tonight. For more on any of these stories, just head to our website, KREM.com. All right, as we take a look now outside today, we saw warm and comfortable temperatures, and we've been seeing that the last few days. But as we head into the weekend, will it stay that way? Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo has our first look at your forecast tonight.
We closed out the work week with a little bit of atmospheric haze, but the good news is I think that haze starts to ebb as we move through the weekend. You could see it off to the west along with some dust and wildfire smoke. It just made for a little bit of a less blue sky. Reason being, we have 2 different wildfires burning down to our south, and those wildfires right now in parts of north central Oregon are the ones that I would say, hey, just kind of watch what those do over the next couple of days. Reason being, they're grass, they're spreading quick, and they have the ability to put a little more smoke in the sky. However, the weather pattern does start to shift. Wind calms down as we move into the weekend. We'll see a couple of stray showers over the panhandle tonight. And then as that wind calms down, it's clear skies Saturday, maybe a little cloud cover Sunday, then sunshine late Sunday afternoon. And then it's all about the nice weather, like seriously nice weather. 77 degrees on Saturday and mostly sunny. Comes with calm wind, by the way. 82 degrees with a few morning clouds on Father's Day. Still calm, but as wind returns to the forecast on Monday, we climb into the mid-80s.
Tonight, the 2025 Spokane Pride Festival held its opening ceremony with music, dancing, and giveaways. A lot of fun activities are planned for everyone this weekend. So to get you caught up tonight, let's show you the map of the parade route that is happening by Riverfront Park. That parade starts at Washington Street and Spokane Falls Boulevard tomorrow. It'll then go down Main Street, then Howard, and ending on Post. But be prepared for some road closures if you're heading through downtown Spokane tomorrow. And after the parade, there will be a festival at Riverfront Park at 1 in the afternoon. There will also be a dance party and shows Sunday morning at 10. After all of that, there will be a cleanup party at Riverfront Park. For more information on Pride events, just check out our website, KREM.com.